Hey guys, Gadget Droid here. When we think about printers, it's usually not the most exciting category in tech. They sit quietly in the corner, they're not flashy, and honestly, most of us only pay attention to them when we desperately need them to work at the last minute. But every now and then, a product shows up that doesn't try to reinvent the wheel but instead gets the fundamentals right: clean design, solid performance, easy connectivity, and reliable printing. That's exactly what the Brother L2405W is all about. This is a compact monochrome laser printer built for homes and small offices, and while it doesn't try to be a Swiss Army knife of printers, it does one job very well: fast, sharp black and white prints without the headaches. So let's talk about what makes this printer stand out, what it gets right, and why it might just be the printer you actually don't hate owning. First up, the design. The L2405W doesn't try to be flashy. It's compact, matte black, and cleanly put together with just the right balance of functionality and simplicity. At about 14 inches wide and 7 inches tall, it's small enough to fit comfortably on a desk or shelf without taking over your workspace. At 15 pounds, it's light enough to move around if you need to reposition it, but still feels sturdy enough to hold up to regular use. The front-facing tray holds up to 250 sheets of paper, and you also get a manual feed slot for envelopes or specialty paper, which is great if you occasionally need to print shipping labels, invitations, or letterhead without swapping out the entire tray. It's practical and straightforward: no extra moving parts you don't need, no wasted space, and no over-designed aesthetics. Performance-wise, this printer is all about speed and efficiency. It can churn out up to 30 pages per minute, which for a home or small office setup is more than enough for most users. Whether you're printing school assignments, business reports, or just a big stack of notes, you'll appreciate how quickly it spits out pages without making you wait. The first page out time is about 8.5 seconds, so you're not standing around for it to wake up from sleep mode. And because it's a laser printer, you get crisp, sharp text at up to 1200 by 1200 p. That means every page looks professional, with clean lines and consistent black levels that don't smear or fade the way some inkjet prints can. For documents, this is about as good as it gets at this price point. What it's not designed for, though, is color printing. If you need to print photos or full-color graphics, this isn't the printer for you. But for black and white text-heavy work, it nails the job every single time. Now, connectivity is where things get interesting. This printer has built-in dual-band Wi-Fi, so you can connect it to your home network and print wirelessly from pretty much any device: laptops, desktops, smartphones, or tablets. It also has a USB connection if you want to go old school and hook it directly to a computer, but what really makes it feel modern is the Brother Mobile Connect app. This lets you manage your printer right from your phone, print documents, monitor toner usage, order supplies, or even troubleshoot issues. It makes the printer feel a lot more like a connected device and less like an outdated office relic. On top of that, it works with Alexa, which means you can literally ask your smart speaker to print a document. It's a small touch, but in 2025, that kind of smart integration is what makes the difference between a good printer and a great one for home users. One area that makes a huge difference over time is cost efficiency, and this is where Brother's toner system and refresh subscription come into play. The L2405W uses Brother's DN830 and DN830 XL toner cartridges. The XL option is the higher yield version, which means fewer replacements and better value in the long run. But what really changes the game is the Refresh Easy Print subscription service. Instead of waiting until you're out of toner and then scrambling to find a replacement, the subscription monitors your usage and automatically ships toner when you need it. You can save up to 50% compared to buying cartridges outright, and you don't have to worry about last-minute trips to the store. Plus, Brother includes a free trial so you can see if it's worth sticking with. For someone running a small office or even a busy household with frequent printing, this is a huge convenience. Daily usability is another thing Brother got right. The paper tray holds up to 250 sheets, which is more than enough for home users, so you're not constantly refilling it. It supports paper sizes up to 8.5 by 14 inches, so standard documents and legal size paper are both covered. The output tray can handle 250 sheets as well, which keeps things clean and organized even with big print jobs. And while there's no automatic duplexing, so double-sided prints require flipping pages manually, most people in the home and home office category won't find this to be a major deal breaker, especially given the lower price point compared to more advanced office printers. Something I always look at in these kinds of products is how hassle-free the experience feels. And in this case, Brother backs the L2405W with a 1-year limited warranty plus lifetime free support via online chat, phone, or even live help. That's actually huge because if you've ever had a printer stop working when you need it most, you know how frustrating it can be to get answers. Having that kind of support built in gives you peace of mind. It's also worth noting that because this is a laser printer, you won't be dealing with clogged ink nozzles, dried out cartridges, or the maintenance headaches that come with inkjet printers. It just works, which is ultimately what you want. So let's step back and look at the bigger picture. Who is this printer actually for? If you're someone who needs color prints, heavy-duty duplexing, or advanced scanning and copying, you should be looking at more feature-rich models. But if your needs are straightforward, consistent, reliable black and white prints, good speed, mobile and wireless connectivity, and low long-term costs, this is a really solid option. Students, freelancers, home offices, and even families who just want to print assignments or forms will find this to be a workhorse that doesn't let them down. It's also perfect for people who don't want to spend a fortune up front or waste time dealing with complicated setups. Out of the box, it's easy to install, easy to connect, and it's up and running in minutes. At the end of the day, the Brother L2405W isn't about wowing you with bells and whistles. It's about delivering exactly what you need, every time, without overcomplicating things. A fast, compact, no-nonsense monochrome laser printer that feels modern thanks to wireless connectivity, app control, and smart features like Alexa integration and toner subscriptions. It's one of those rare gadgets that stays out of your way until you need it, and when you do, it just works. And honestly, that's the highest compliment you can give a printer.